Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds among heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Takers. And he's a ball across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Dynamite Briggs.
Okay, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
36 minutes still ahead of them here, round 1 of 12.
You know, just because you look the role doesn't mean you can play the role. And in a matchup like this, we know one guy has a lot of strength. You can just see the muscularity. One guy doesn't. But this sport has taught us time and time again, sometimes that doesn't matter at all.
Like the great Sugar Ray Robinson, a lot of people think the greatest fighter of all time, pound for pound. He used to say that boxing is like geometry. It's about angles, keeping somebody off balance. Not who's stronger, but who can use those assets, or who can keep the other guy from using them.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. On the mark, the counter punch by Tucker. Wow! Briggs is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Oh boy, he is stunned badly. He is staggered
Throw some
and
punches
hurt
here.
and could go down. Teddy, what do you got to be yelling for encouragement if you're the corner?
Well, if it was a baseball game, I'd be yelling for rain. Right now, I want this stopped. But what he has to really get is a way to clinch.
Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale. But I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
Not able to land the headshot. A headshot blocked. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Tucker. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Good job landing 3 punches by Tucker. Punches and bunches, combination up top. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Good return fire that time. There he goes with the right hand again. another left hand. Good block by Briggs. Halfway through this round. Nice block by Dynamite. Very clean offense from defense by Tucker. Tucker's ability to stay on the outside and to score and control this fight is very impressive. I know as a trainer, you got to love this.
Yeah, exactly. I think that he watched Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry. You know, Clint Eastwood used to say a man must know his limitations. And, of course, you have to know your adversary's weaknesses. Well, right now, that homework, that understanding is showing up.
Smart counterpunch by Tucker. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
There's no need to be on the inside.
And another shot comes in. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
A headshot blocked.
Keep working the jab.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Working the body.
Blocks it away. How about that four-punch combination? Tucker's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Able to dismiss that body shot.
You're taking too many punches. Stand up. Stay away from the inside. Beat him to the punch.
Comes back with an overhand right. Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know
a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards. But you can just see the style of fight that this is, Ben. He's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
He scored well after being hit himself. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Well-targeted counterpunch by Briggs.
In and out, in and out.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
In and out.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Tucker. Tucker's strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. It's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Tucker's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Holy cow! Briggs' legs look shaky. He was hurt.
Come on, keep busy, guys. Come on now. Come on, come on.
He was stunned and staggered moments ago. Now he's right back in the fight looking pretty good.
Yeah, some guys take a little longer to recover. One of his strengths is he recovers real fast.
Blocks it away. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Now that's some fine work right there by Tucker. Tucker's now showing us something that can have a great impact on this fight, Teddy, and that's his ability to counter.
Yeah, he's mixing it up a little bit. We know he can lead, we know he can get off first, but now this dimension, serving him well.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. And a well-placed counter by Tucker. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing, and we're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. 10 seconds to go in this round. What a good counterpunch by Briggs. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited, he can pick him off a little bit.
Keep your distance.
Gets rid of that body shot.
Keep moving.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Briggs. Briggs' trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
Good return fire that time. Doubling up that jab. It serves him well to the body. Nice block by Tucker. Tucker's doing really well on the outside.
Boy, he's really working well on the outside, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a great job of disciplining himself. You know, we talk about power, we talk about speed, we talk about all those virtues, but just controlling himself and making sure he controls the distance, a distance that's got him winning the fight.
Use your feet. Jab, jab, use jab. Use jab.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Tucker.
Tucker's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old-timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Beat him with a punch.
Committing upstairs now. He goes there again. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Off the rope. Off the rope.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by Tucker.
Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Defense. More defense. Jab, jab. Use the jab.
Nice block by Tucker. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Very nice defensive guard there. Very clean offense from defense by Tucker. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight.
Keep working the jab. Double up. Keep moving. Keep moving around the ring.
Good defense just covering up down low.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Briggs is sitting here wondering why he's getting hit so much. How about this? You're not moving your head at all.
Well, how about don't wonder about it? You weren't taught that probably in the gym. You didn't work on that in the gym. Well, it's not going to come to you suddenly when you're in the arena.
Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Tucker.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Very clean offense from defense by Tucker. Tuckers is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand.
On the inside, beat him to the punch.
Nice block by Tucker. Targeted counter punch by Tucker. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching his early part.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great shakes, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Well-placed counter punch by Briggs. Halfway through this round here.
Let's see some more head movement.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
Come on, side to side. Don't stay in one spot. Circle.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Last 10 seconds. Good block by Tucker. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Good block by Tucker. Briggs is a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
Able to cover up that gut. Tucker staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside.
Keep the head moving.
Nice jabs there by Briggs. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. And now they're trading blows. Good block there by Dynamite. Good scoring counter punch by Briggs. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Very clean offense from defense by Tucker. Final 10 seconds. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Good-looking combo by Tucker. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Tucker. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Nice block by Tucker. Well-placed counterpunch by Tucker. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. What a good counterpunch by Tucker. Blocks the headshot. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. That was not well targeted by Tucker. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motives.
Another flush shot up top. Nice block by Briggs. right back. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good exchange there. Blocks that punch. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
Joe, it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Now that's some fine work right there by Briggs.
Listen, he's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he could score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Good scoring counterpunch by Tucker. Fires right back at him. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Stabbing right hand by Briggs. Now that's some fine work right there by Briggs. Good flush double jab by Tucker. And that is some good job just striking his target twice in a row by Thunder.
Tucker's making for a very frustrating round now for his opponent because he's moving so much. He's really utilizing that ring and showing that he's got the better footwork.
Yeah, he's doing what the old timers would say, Joe. He's giving angles, keeping his opponent off balance. His opponent is strong, but he needs to be set to punch. He's making sure he doesn't allow him to get set. Doesn't give him that kind of landscape.
And a well-placed counter by Briggs. Able to dismiss that body shot. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Wow! Briggs isn't back. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Blocked by Dynamite.
Briggs is just thinking too much about what happened earlier. You can see with how hesitant he is, how tentative he is offensively now.
Absolutely, Joe. You know, this business is about being smart. It's about the sweet science, knowing how to hit and not get hit. But it's also about taking chances. Right now, he's afraid of taking chances.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Nice block by Tucker. Nice block by Tucker. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Thunder. Last round of an entertaining fight. Now, for the judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring announcer.
All three judges score the fight by unanimous decision. Your winner, Thunder Tucker.
Tucker's your winner by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight? He did.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fight.